Oh, I saw this. Hundreds of nationalists outside an Antifa bar tonight chanting revenge for Quentin. Are they saying revenge or justice? Actually, justice? Okay. So this guy got beat to death for doing security for a women's protest. Here's the video of the young man in Lyon in France who was beaten to death by Antifa. Quentin, who is now brain dead, was volunteering as security for a conservative women's group when he was jumped by Antifa.
I can't show it, but there's literally 6 people on the guy, and then they just leave him there.
Jesus, look at them go! What a bunch of animals.
That was the beginning of a brutal mob attack that ended the life of 23-year-old mathematics student Quentin Dunkey. Quentin, a pious Catholic, was providing security for the anti-mass migration feminist group Collective Nemesis in Lyon. After dozens of far leftists pursued the women, resulting in running street battles, a gang of Antifa scumbags isolated and viciously assaulted Quentin.
We're outnumbered. Must have been 30 or 40 of them. Armed with a metal knuckle. Knives? Oh my god. Some had sticks and even used around them. They're the same often people involved in violent attacks on young people. Well, that's how they have to maintain power, is by being violent. Can't win, you know, inside of a fair system.
Active members of the Antifa Jeune Garde were involved, including, crucially, a parliamentary collaborator of MP Raphael Arnaud, the founder of the group responsible for the attack. The French Parliament responded by banning Jacques-Élie Favreau from the National Assembly, with some alleging that Favreau was directly involved in the attack on Quentin. Arnaud was elected last year after receiving support from Jean-Luc Mélenchon's party. Yeah, France is so screwed they've literally got Antifa thugs pulling the levers of power in Parliament. Mélenchon himself had the audacity to respond to the attack by claiming his party were the real victims, as others demanded investigation. Not to be deterred, far-left scumbags in Paris tore down posters paying tribute to Quentin.
Of course they're tearing it down. They want to do this. They push for this all the time. They want to kill them. That's their goal. That's why they did it. It's the same thing with Charlie Kirk. These people will kill you if they have the opportunity to.
The attack even prompted President Emmanuel Macron to condemn the killing, as he urged for calm and restraint in its aftermath. Naturally, the media's attempt to bury the story was revealing. Student death puts French far left under pressure.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty passive headline. What do you advise besides calming down? Do you want vigilante justice? So, like, if I was them and I actually cared about this problem, I would call out explicitly the people that did it. I would say that we are going to use the full extent of the law to find out not only who did this, but also the collaborators. I would say in plain English or plain French what their ideology was, why they did it, and the fact that it's unacceptable and that you're going after that group of people. And if it was a far-right person that did the crime, that's exactly what they would do. And massive protests are taking place all across France, holding the far left responsible for Quentin's murder.
Quentin avait 23 ans.
So yeah, obviously a lot of people are supporting this. Conservative activists in France have been posting memorial flyers. Holy shit. They gotta do something about it or else. Yeah, and this is the issue, is that at a certain point, there will be a tipping point and a boiling point where it becomes so bad, so pronounced, so extreme, something bad does happen. Not necessarily in France, but somewhere. And I think that as soon as it happens somewhere, then it will happen probably everywhere.